Hello everyone and welcome to the Poppy and Witchy Show, where we sometimes do blind packs. So today is the special birthday haul from my pre-birthday weekend shopping spree, which does include Harry Potter items. So we're excited about that, aren't we, Poppy? She's quiet now. Watch, as soon as I go to set her down, she's going to talk again, probably. Oh, apparently I'm wrong. She's shy today. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm being crowded in over here by a big bag. That's from Box Lunch. I've got another bag here. I got another bag here. And I got another bag here. And then I also have an envelope. Obviously very small, so it's not a big package, right? So, excited to get into this. This one's very fragile, so I'm going to set it to the side. And we're going to save it for the last item. Okay. So, let's get into what I got at the candy store first. Because you know, as Hufflepuffs, we love our food and candy, and I found pumpkin spice cotton candy. I know it sounds weird, but it's actually really delicious. I got it from the store Lollipops at the Willowbrook Mall. I mean, it's so good. So if you're in the Houston area, I know where Willowbrook is. Lollipops, great candy store. I love their stuff. I almost bought the 5-pound gummy bear, but I couldn't justify $45. I mean, yes, is it worth it? Absolutely. But I had other things that I wanted to buy, and I had just spent quite a bit of money on some other items in this bag that I'm going to show you in a little while. Anyhow, the pumpkin spice, let me describe the flavor. So it's like a pumpkin pie, but sweeter, because obviously it's cotton candy. So you get a little bit of that pumpkin taste, you get a lot of sugar, and you also have like the cinnamon nutmeg taste as well. It's so good. Usually whenever I get cotton candy, I will devour the whole bucket because I have no self-control. Unless it's really good, and then I try to make it last. So that's why I've only eaten the top layer. So it's really good. I also had, of course, get a Rice Krispie treat. And so we have the caramel and cream Rice Krispie treat. And it's got the soft caramel layer in the middle. So I'm excited to get into that after dinner tonight. I will let you know in the comments how it tastes. Let's see. Oh, I also got this. I think I've had one before, but I can't remember. Anyhow, it is, it's an orange creamsicle candy cane type thing. I do believe I've had one from there before, and it was good the last time I remember it. And of course, what I don't have here, because it's in the fridge, is I did buy some butterbeer, of course. So they had the Flying Cauldron butterbeer that was in their cooler section. I got that, and I did get a drink for the road. I got the Jones green apple soda because it tastes like drinking a green apple Jolly Rancher. So those are the items that I don't have to share today because, well, 2 of them are cooling and the other one is now consumed. So let me show you what I got in the small bag from the comic book shop. So we went to, normally I talk about Bedrock City Comics, but today we went to the Comic Vault over on Highway 6. They have 2 locations. They have one off of Fry, and then they have one off of Highway 6. Went to the Highway 6 one, and I was there last time, and I saw this pop, and I didn't get it because I just dropped money on the Chase pop for Dracula, the Gary Oldman Dracula, you know, with the big beehive looking like hairdo. But I got the Diamond Edition Elvira today. Look at her. Look at that dress. It is so sparkly. Of course, the Niffler and I had to have it. So, you know, just don't try to stick it in your pocket, Poppy. It's too big for that. Anyhow, here's a closer look. I know that's reflecting. There we go. Somewhat. Very glittery red dress. And, of course, she's holding, let's see if I can get that close enough, a heart. And it's an anatomically correct heart for such a tiny little part of the toy. So I have her, and then I love painting miniatures. Sometimes I forget about the ones I have though, so I have a few that I need to finish. And I decided to get this one while I was there because it was the only one there. And now there are 2 of the Dungeons and Dragons miniatures that I want, but I can't get anywhere locally. Only place that I can find them on is Amazon. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get those for my birthday, but that is the Turtle Dragon and the Owlbear. So, today I saw this guy, and he's the Cosmos Serpent. look at him. Isn't he so epic looking? I'll take him out of the box here in a minute, but yeah, you can see some of the detail. Let me show you the back, what he's supposed to look like if you paint him according to their colors. Now I have a Hydra snake dragon-like creature that I need to find all the heads to, because I painted it to look like a particular type of snake that has this reddish orange and blue color to him. It's really cool. So in the future I'll find him to show you. Sorry for all the noise there. Had to get him out of all the plastic. Anyhow, here he is. He is so cool looking. Reminds me of the basilisk from Harry Potter. Now, I'm pretty sure they do have basilisk ones. It's just that's immediately what popped into my head. Because, you know, he looks like a pretty darn big, very nasty snake. But he is also, yeah, call me weird, but snakes and things are cute too. Am I scared to hold most of them? Yes. But do I find them adorable? Yes. So, I don't know, I'm weird. Anyhow, so that's what I got there, except for one other thing. I went there, the last time I went there, they had just gotten in some stuff from a storage unit auction where somebody couldn't pay or they passed away. Nobody came to collect their items. I'm not sure what happened with that one. But this person had a lot of classic horror movie collectibles. And there were 3 of them in particular that I really wanted, but I had to decide on only one. There was the Son of Frankenstein that was from the movie that featured the actor who played Frankenstein. There was also Bela Lugosi. And then there was also the Wolfman. Again, Bela Lugosi's name was on the cover as well. But I ultimately had to go with my number 1 love aside from Harry Potter. So maybe my number 2 love. Anyhow, before Harry Potter, I was in love with vampire stories. Not Twilight, even though I did read it. But, you know, this was before Harry Potter, which I read in high school before Twilight came out. I loved classic vampire stories. So, yeah, one of the books I read in high school was Carmilla. So if you know, you know. So I eventually just had to settle only because I need to save money to go back and purchase the others if they're still there by the next time I go back. I got the Bela Lugosi Dracula. So we're going to open him up and show him off. So there you can see his face. That is based off of Bela Lugosi as Dracula. There's his bat, his rats. And he even has a little stand if I were to take him out and display him, which I'm not. He can stand just like this on my bookshelves when we get more bookshelves upstairs. Or I can put him on the one in the living room downstairs, maybe. Anyhow, yes, Dracula. So, since I've been collecting a lot of Dracula, I do plan on having like shelf space that is just Dracula, just like I'm going to have shelf space that is just Harry Potter. But hopefully one day my Dracula collection will be much larger than my Harry Potter. Just saying. Although today is not that day because I do have stuff to show you inside of the big box lunch bag. So, the stuff in here, yes, again, box lunch can be expensive because of, and I'm just going to plug this in because this is part about box lunch that I love. Every $10 spent inside the store or online before tax goes to Feeding America to provide a meal for a family. So it provides one meal through Feeding America just for $10. And I did spend just over $80. So that's 8 meals that were provided with my purchase today. My purchase would have actually been probably double, but I had box lunch money, which is every time you spend a certain amount, you get $15 off a future purchase of 30 or more. I had 3 of those coupons, plus I had a $15 reward on my account, and it was also my birthday month, and all 3 of those things were allowed to be stacked together in order to get me a pretty steep discount. So, I mean, even though, yes, first time in there, expensive, after that, it really does pay off. And always sign up for their program for, you know, the rewards points, because that counts, and you get $5 for your birthday, too. Or at least I think it is, because that's what it was the last time I checked. I didn't check today. But, yeah, it's a really good store. They're constantly changing the different products in there, so they're never the same thing twice most of the time. If you decide to go back a month later, there's all brand new stuff. And they're constantly changing. Think like Hot Topic in Disney Store, but for adults. And yes, they do have a Harry Potter section. It has been kind of small over the last couple of years because they've been doing more of the Disney and anime stuff. And then they also do some throwbacks like Friends. So there's that kind of stuff. Anyhow, let's get into it instead of me just continuing to blabble on here. So, what I'm going to show you first is not Harry Potter, but from Kiki's delivery service, I had to get some more sleep pants because they're adorable, and I really wanted something from Kiki's. And they're pajama pants with Gigi and Kiki's broom and her bow, and they are actually really super soft. So, I'm excited to wash these and then wear them because, like I said, super soft. Let me turn them also right side up. Now, in store, they only go up to a 2XL, and sometimes not even then, but if it is still available through the stores or online, you can always ask one of the clerks, and they will look it up and see if they can get it ordered to the store for you. You can have the option of having it ordered to the store or to your house. Store is probably the easiest because they do have a fitting room where you can try them on, and then if they don't fit, sorry, my hair's on my face. If they don't fit, then they can always send it back or order a new size. So that's pretty cool. And sometimes when they do get online returns, so somebody ordered something online and then they bring it back to the store because they don't want it. That did happen. It's how I got my favorite Hufflepuff backpack. And it was because somebody had gotten it as a gift for her birthday, but she had already bought it for herself. And so she didn't need 2 backpacks, so she brought one to the store. And my manager let me know when I had gone in to buy some stuff. He's like, oh, hey, we have a Hufflepuff backpack, and it's usually only online. Do you want to check it out? And I was like, I want to buy it. So I did. That was 5 years ago because I was there shopping for posters and stuff for my classroom when I first became a teacher. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. I did used to work there. That's why the manager and I are also pretty cool. And he's like, hey, we have new Hufflepuff stuff because until Newt Scamander came out with Fantastic Beasts, there hardly had been any Hufflepuff stuff. Now they can't seem to keep it in stock when they do. So, yeah. Anyhow, let's get on to the shirt. So, Fantastic Beasts and The Crimes of Grindelwald, I think, was the new one. Was it? Or was that the second one? Anyhow, the third movie is out with Mads Mikkelsen as the famous Grindelwald. Or Grindelwald, if you want to say it with the accent. So, Mesa Zoology. And it's got all the characters. Well, not all, because, that would cover up the whole shirt. But we have a Demiguise. And then we have, let's see, I forget what that one and that one were. Of course, there's our Niffler. And there's a bow truckle-head right in the middle. And then, it says them all down here. Look at that. Okay, let me look at it. Okay, Demiguise, yes. Number 5 was the Niffler, yes. Murtlap was number 2. Let me show him off again. That's him. He's a Murtlap. Number 3. I didn't recognize it because it's not shiny. But the Alchemy, the little feathered snake dragon thing. Of course, our bow truckle. And then number 6 down here is the Rumpet. I keep wanting to call it an elephant rhino because to me that looks like an elephant rhino, but it's an Rumpet. And then Swooping Evil. I wanted to say Swooper, but that was the little pink bird. So that's the Swooping Evil. That's the only name he has to go by. Anyhow, their shirts are also really super soft. And again, most of the time they do carry up to 2XL. So let me just show that off again. Which, getting that just in time, because the shirt I originally planned to wear for this video was my Ollivander shirt, and somehow I got spaghetti sauce on it. Or it was salsa from breakfast. I don't remember which, but I have a couple spots on it, so it's like, oh, I need a new shirt. So, just in time, I had a new shirt. Now, this next thing, I normally would not drop. I'm not a big purse collector or bag collector, even though I do have a couple of backpacks and a duffel bag. Usually I don't collect that kind of stuff because I actually really hate carrying purses, but I have to now because I have to have an EpiPen with me all the time and my other medication, so it was just easier to carry a purse. But I finally caved. So I did before buy an $80 bag, but it was on sale, so I got it for like 40 bucks because it was half off. And that's usually the most I would ever spend on a fashion accessory until today. Although I guess technically I didn't spend $80 on it because I did end up using that discount, and the purse alone was $80, and I only paid just over $80 for all of that. The shirt and the pants and this purse. So now I have to show you the purse because I normally never would buy something like this, but now it's going to be my extra special super purse I only take out on rare occasions, you know, date night, things like that. Yeah, so let's just get into it because it's amazing. So let me put the bag down. And the actual price of this is $79.80 or $79.90, sorry, before tax. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? We have an owl, and we have, looks like Scabbers there, and we have Crookshank, and we have Fox, and we have Hedwig, and then of course we have Mandrakes. So, and it goes all the way around to the back. Now, inside, of course, they couldn't just leave it plain either. And so, here we go. There's actually stuff to it. Now, let me take out all the stuffing and let me show you all the great things about this bag. So, number one, it does come with an over-the-shoulder strap. So, even though it has a handle, you can also wear it over your shoulder. Now, it has this little extra piece here to help keep everything in, I guess, and keep the sturdiness of the bag, the integrity. I'm going to pop it open just to pull out all the stuffing to show you how much space is in this thing. Because, I mean, when I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like that much space, right? But this could be a small bag of holding. It really could. So, and the inner lining here is all the way throughout the bag. Look at all that. Look at all that space. Look. It's almost, oh, okay. It's like an inch or two away from my elbow. Okay? So, you also have the little side pockets here. You have the little zipper pouch. Now, if you're like me and you read books, okay, I'm going to grab a stack. I've got a stack of books back here. So, I have the one that I showed in a previous video, the Dungeons book. Watch. It carries a whole book. An entire book. And, okay, let me just show you how much space there is when it's just the book. So if you're not like me, you don't have to carry a bunch of medications, inhaler, EpiPen, all that. Look how much space there still is. Look at that. That's amazing. So, yeah. And of course, if you're an e-reader, which I do sometimes read, then you of course have thousands of books that fit right here into this absolutely beautiful and perfect specimen of a purse. In fact, I wonder, let's see if Poppy fits in. I guess she kind of likes it. It's a little cozy, I guess. So she is a little bit more rotund outward, so, but yes, it can fit your niffler. So if you want to bring your niffler everywhere like Newt's Commander and you don't have the amazing suitcase, this is your next best option. Okay, so enough about this purse because we are already at 19 minutes and I need to show you the most amazing thing ever. So let me open this. It finally arrived, although, you know, it's years and years later. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I have to be careful not to bend it because I don't want to have to order a replacement and it take another, 15 or so years to get to me, almost 20. Oops, sorry, that's my cookie jar from the previous video. Anyhow, so, first of all, take a look at the seal. Anybody know where that's from? Caramel and cream Rice Krispie treat. Oh, I'm sorry, you hear my cat in the background. She's in here too. So that's Murder Kitty, so if y'all want to say hi. Come here, Murder. Yeah, she's looking at me. Come here, Miss Kitty. See if we can't get her up here. Come on. Come here. There she is. There's Miss Kitty. That's Miss Murders. Or Murder Kitty is her full name. Yeah, so that's Miss Murder. She's upset that I'm filming on the bed and she wants on the bed. But we can share. Now she's sniffing everything. Anyhow, yes,